Initiating system 1.
Okay, you people, for all those who have arachnophobia, I suggest you turn away. But if you're referring to guns, well, we have something that can cover that.
System 1 loaded.
Well, this is a Skorpion. This Skorpion, however, doesn't have pinchers, it doesn't have a stinger, and it sure as hell can't crawl. But it does spew a whole lot of lead. Today, we're going to be reviewing the Skorpion. In 1959, the Skorpion was designed in Czechoslovakia, which is now known as the Czech Republic now, and was made by the company Česká Zbrojovka. What this is a compact submachine pistol and sidearm, and was used as a sidearm by low-rank staff, drivers, armored vehicle personnel, and special forces within the country. Eventually, this spread throughout the other countries as well as a sidearm with its compact package. With it, it has also been used for terrorism, like the IRA, the Red Brigades, and the Gang de Roubaix, in France at least. The Skorpion is a powerhouse, and I mean it in the most literal sense. When it comes to damage, it takes 2 shots to kill up at a close range, and 5 at a distance. And when it comes to headshots, you will need 2 in the head at close range, and 4 at a distance. The range, however, is a big cost. When it comes to it, you will lose your 2-shot ability within 5 meters, and you will need to get 5 shots past 10 meters, which is worse than all the other SMGs combined. And the penetration ability is low, like most of the SMGs. The Skorpion, like most of the SMGs, have a high fire rate, and with it you do have 857 rounds per minute to deal with, which is a very fast time to kill, especially with the Skorpion's close performance and a good distance as well. However, when it comes to it, it has 1153 rounds per minute when it comes equipped with double tap. Hipfire is low, like most of the SMGs. When it comes to the recoil, the Skorpion is unmatched. It has the lowest recoil out of all the weapons, and with it you can kill people pretty quickly within the medium range. With it, the aim time is pretty swift as well, at 200 milliseconds. Switch times are kinda long, with 420 milliseconds going down and 800 milliseconds going up. Their movement speed, however, is about the same as the other SMGs at 100%. Unfortunately, the Skorpion does have a key weakness, the magazine capacity. The magazine is the shortest within the SMG category, at 20 rounds, enough to kill either 1 or 2 people if you're lucky. The starting supply is not as good either. When it comes to it, you will have 40 rounds in dispense. In total, you'll have about 60 rounds. Not as much when it comes to the other assault rifles or SMGs that you get. With the reload is also pretty sloppy as well. It takes 2.43 seconds, moderate, but you cannot use the switch weapon key in order to cancel the reload. You have to wait for the whole weapon to stop in order to use the weapon. A build with this weapon, it can be used as an overkill weapon, especially for the perk overkill, with assault rifles, LMGs, shotguns, or sniper rifles at least. But with this weapon, we are going to be using it as it is, but we are going to be fixing the weaknesses on the weapon, which will include supply, speed, and will be able to kill people within a close range. For attachments, there is a lot to consider. The red dot sight is most likely going to be your best idea. With the red dot, you are going to be covering those iron sights that are a little obstructive for the Skorpion. It can be a little hard to use at times, and with medium range, they're practically worthless. With the red dot, you definitely see everything within a longer distance. Another good idea could be the ACOG scope, surprisingly. Even though it does have sway and it's pretty good at long ranges and does increase the recoil by a little bit, it is surprisingly effective, especially in hardcore matches. The silencer, however, is not that much of a good choice. With the limited range on this weapon, it does limit it a lot more compared to the other two attachments, so that is pretty much a no-go in this situation. Either the red dot or the ACOG could be the best choice. When it comes to perk 1, we are going to be heading to supply first. No ifs, ands, or buts. Bandoiler is a huge must for the Skorpion. With the Skorpion, with a low ammo capacity and with a high rate of fire, you are going to be losing a lot of your ammo within a couple of kills. And with it, Bandoiler will definitely help you with the maximum supply possible. And with it, you'll be able to get your kills within a longer streak. And with it, you could even go past the helicopter kill streak and go up to the longer streaks as much as well. And with it, you don't have to worry about ammo consumption as well. You can just spray on with your heart's delight. Another perk demand is gonna be speed. Sleight of hand is definitely a big must for the Skorpion. With it, you are going to be reloading constantly with this weapon, and especially with the full animation, that could be a big problem, and people can easily kill you, especially if you're going against multiple assailants. With it, it will reduce your reloads drastically, and you'll be able to get into the fight much easier than possible. But if you're used to the reload time of this SMG, then stopping power is no doubt a better choice as well. With it, it will increase the damage range on your weapon, which means you will be killing people within 2 to 3 shots at a longer distance, and with it, it definitely helps, especially with the range limit on this weapon. Lasting out with the perks, we are going to be electing steady aim. Not just for the hipfire, but to make sure that our shots count when it comes to the Skorpion. As it has a short magazine capacity, you might not have enough ammo to kill another person if they come nearby. With it, you'll be able to kill people within the 2-shot limit, and you'll be able to shoot them down with little much of your ammo. And if that fails, you can always use your knife. When it comes to another idea, martyrdom can be good as well, especially at close range. If the person decides not to run, they'll be met with an explosive surprise, or their buddy at least. Another idea with the Skorpion is to use a pistol with a healthy magazine capacity, the US P45 or the M9 being the best choices, and with the magazine capacity, you will be able to switch to your pistol as much faster as you will with reloading. There are 2 really good key traits when it comes to the Skorpion, the damage being the first, as no other weapon has this 2-shot kill potential like the other SMGs. The other being the recoil. The recoil can help you kill people within a medium range, unlike other SMGs, and the rate of fire can easily secure you a kill as well. And with the 2-shot potential when it comes to a very close range, you are very potent within that area as regarded. A lot of negatives do affect the Skorpion as well. The first being the poor magazine. You will be able to kill 1 or 2 people without getting into a reload problem, and with it, the constant reloads can be a big problem as well, especially if the people that you're going to be fighting are in a big group. And the worst of the weapon is also within its range. The ranges being just as bad as a pistol, and it's not the best when it comes to a medium to long range as well. With people with stopping power or juggernaut, you will be at a huge disadvantage. Sniper rifles can easily snuff you out, and people that are good with a medium range can easily snuff you out as well, especially with higher rates of fire. But overall, this is a good SMG to use, and could be used as a backup as well, and could be used at a pistol range as well. This small little compact arthropod doesn't fear anyone and is poised, ready to attack. Anyone stupid enough to get into its close range potential will be grabbed by the pinchers, and this arachnid will give you more than just bites. It will deliver a whole bunch of venomous stings. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to vote, rate, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and be sure to look at my Facebook page down below. For our next episode, we are going to be looking at the LMGs, And we're going to look at the first LMG that you unlock, the M249 Saw. Until then, GalacticStorm saying, I'll see you guys later.